that, put that, 6 shots, make him get back. All that chit chat, rip back. My nigga saying it that. Nigga talking up, but he ain't on shit. I got like 50 rounds of Vinny's clip. If I go to chip, nigga, I'll be the flip. Mommy still call up a kid, nigga, tryna like, give me a bit. I'm like, nigga, fuck me, the judge like, why you acting like a dick? I said I'm moving like I'm thinking dick.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a long time since we actually touched this series. And so, we're back to what is Deku, what Shisui's reincarnation. Now, I'm going to be changing some things, realizing how overpowered I made Deku last part. And that's how it has to be. So anyways, let's move on, shall we? I'll give you a short recap, but I'll be changing how Naruto unlocks Eternal Mangekyou. But with that out the way, let's continue. While Deku's sitting in class, well, I'm gonna speak so because, Deku's sitting in class as I forgot how, but basically his eyes, pain in his eyes would start to hurt. As sooner or later, his eyes didn't change to a different pattern than everybody knows of. From there, Aizawa would be kind of curious, tell him to go outside. But this time we're not, because Aizawa's teaching, and he's like, alright, we're gonna go to like the nurse's office like after class or whatever, And so, that's what Deku would do. After class, Deku would go up to the nurse's office as he needs to see what, because quirk is basically evolved during the classroom. And so like, alright then, let's do a quirk assessment on you then. Your quirk is just evolved, let's see. Now, Deku would go outside, and they would say, alright, so, Deku boy, yeah, use that Susan, or whatever your quirk ability is. Use it now, So, this is what Deku would do. As he would activate his Susanoo, he would try to see if he has any dormant power. As he would activate his multiple Susanoo hands would appear from the Susanoo, as it will be holding drills. So there's more drills, huh? Alright, it's nothing like that big, but you still have a very powerful quirk. So, good job. Anyways, let's move on. The next day would go by as Aizawa would say, alright, so since we got all your parents' permission, we'll be going on a trip. Nice, woohoo, yay, hooray. Now, this trip you may be asking, this is a training trip, of course, to train your quirk, and yeah, that's basically it, alright? So, let's go on the bus and let's get there. Aizawa, is it gonna be like last time when we almost got killed? No. We're going to a secluded area in a forest where villains aren't gonna come and invade us or take us down or anything like that. Where we're gonna train your quirk so you can get much stronger. Well, alright then. But who knew of what those words he just spat out of his mouth would come true. And so, Deku and everybody else would get into the bus, and as they would leave off, Uraraka would ask Deku, so Deku, what's that quirk evolution you got? Oh, my Susanoo got much stronger, that's pretty much it. Oh, okay, that's nice, that's pretty nice. And so, sooner or later, they would have reached at the camp. With Class 1B, if I remember correctly. Class 1B is also there. If they're not, then I'll make them be there. I remember the other class was there. Alright, I remember, okay? Anyways, so from there, then we got off the bus. The cat people, I really don't know their names like that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I know Koda. Because his name's much easier. But the people from the cat squad, or however you call it, whatever they call the feline. Okay, anyway, let me stop. So, anyways, they would have been, there, and then they start explaining, welcome, we're gonna help you train your quirk, get stronger, stuff like that. And yeah. So everybody would get right in and just go start. While everybody was training their quirk, Tiger would have walked up to Deku, as Tiger would say, "Oi, Deku, I heard you're a rising prodigy within your school, huh? I'm intrigued and interested at the same time, though that's the exact same thing. I want to know. Have a little sparring session with me, shall we?" And so, Deku would be like, fighting against the hero, that can really determine where my strength lies, because I never actually used it against a hero, but on one occasion I have done villains, but let's not get into that right now. And so, some people would actually stop to watch, as it seemed like Deku and Tiger are about to throw hands. And so, Deku would activate his determined Mangekyou Sharingan, about to reach for a Tonto blade, realize, he doesn't have one. Ah, I see. Use a Tonto blade as a weapon? Yeah, a Tonto blade, we have some short blades. There's actually one right here. And so Deku would just take that wooden short blade, grab it, and get ready to fight. As so then, he will then rush, oh my goodness, this is so hot, what the heck, okay. He will then rush over at Tiger, as Tiger rushed over at Deku, as they will then clash. Deku would do a Halo Dance Fire Splitter attack, sending a curved, sharp edge of fire over to Tiger, shooting at him. Tiger would easily dodge the attack and rush over at Deku to hit him with a right hook, not that hard, but just to send him flying a bit, as he does have enhanced strength, so yeah. But Deku would then dodge this, activating his Susanoo arm, grabbing Tiger and throwing him aside. Tiger would then catch himself while flying in the air, as he'll go over to punch this Susanoo thing or whatever Deku has. This would push back Deku a bit, but not break it or anything like that. Deku then activate Susanoo, saying, "Alright, I want to end this match quick, so I'll go all out." Alright then, if you're that confident, maybe I might just do that too. And it would seem like two menacing people are just going against each other. Deku would rush over at Tiger with his drills, as he would start shooting projectiles at him. The projectiles would be too fast for Tiger to even dodge. He would dodge some of them, but most of them would really hurt him, hitting him back, not killing blows, but just these ones just hurt. And so Deku would land a hit with his Susanoo, as the drills would not pierce him, but just hurt his body. I'm not trying to make no killing blows, alright? So the drills would then hit Tiger, sending him flying over, as he would have been incapacitated. People would have been watching as, dang, Deku went full power and he still beat Tiger. That's crazy, as they're just shocked. But Deku's not really that surprised, as he'll go back to training, as he was. And so, soon later, he didn't actually talk to Koda. So, he's just, vibing, I guess. And so, he would see Koda, but not talk to him. I'm sorry for movement. Anyways, so from there, later on within the day, I think it's 2 days or 1 day, I don't know. Give UA 3 days of training. No, a week of training, for progression reasons. And so, actually a week would pass by. A week of training would have passed by, as everybody's sitting down and eating, as this is going to be their last day within the forest. Well, not forest, but the training place, And so, as they're eating, someone realized, hey, wait a minute, where's that Koda kid? He hasn't talked to us. So, well, we've only seen him walking around, but where is he anyways? Oh, yeah. As the Wild Pussycats and everybody else will then hear an explosion from the mist, as they will realize, oh shoot, what's happening? As they rush outside, Tiger would appear, saying, "There's villains in the premises. We need to fight. Well, take them down at least. I don't know. They're villains here, man." And so, people will get ready, and there's a lot of villains, and the Vanguard Action Squad is here, So everybody else is forced to fight. Deku, wondering where the heck is that Kota kid? He doesn't know where he is. Nobody knows where Kota is, but Deku would suggest that he's easy to find him because, well, he has his Sharingan and his eternal Mangekyou, so he's able to track everybody's life force signatures. So even if you get severely wounded and you're basically dying, I'll know that and I'll be able to come as quick as possible. And so that's what Deku would do. He would disappear in a flash using the body figure technique as he'll go over searching for Kota. As where is he? He'll see 2 life energies, or it's like, chakra or whatever, because everybody has chakra, but like nobody can actually access it. He would see 2 entities of chakra as like, there we go. But who is that with Kota? As he'll go around the corner, he would see a big hulking man with their tendril veins popping out. As he'll then say to the kid, I'll kill you like just how I killed your parents. As so this man will try to punch Kota. Deku would activate his Susanoo drill as he would drill through the tendrils of this man, shooting these ball blasts, these green you know what they are, right? These green stuff at this villain. As this villain then fall back as he say, huh? Who are you? So is that? Nah. Anyways, I'ma kill you just like I killed his parents. Wait a minute. You're the villain Muscular. Yep. In the flesh. And now, this is the last time you're gonna be seeing of me. Muscular then rush over at Deku to piece him up a bit. Now, I would say, Deku would easily clap, but this is not All For One Deku. Though All For One Deku was also getting the same work, things are much different. Though, Susanoo, things are much different, but you'll see. And so Deku activates Susanoo as he knows this man can hit heavy. And once he activates Susanoo, he will start fighting with Muscular, blocking the attacks and attacking at the same time. Muscular would then throw a center punch to his abdominal, but it was actually a fake out for a right hook. From there, the Susanoo armor would break as Deku would cough up blood. From there, Muscular would be cracking his fingers. You're funny. You know what? I'm gonna kill you. Maybe he would like to have you, but you seem interesting. I want you. You know what? Actually, better bring someone powerful like this dead. You never know, they might become more powerful from the future. And last year, you say, well, you know what? Say your prayers, kid. As Muscular would raise up his fist to shoot it down at Deku. Deku, not wanting to die, basically saying in his head, Hatakai, Hatakai, Hatakai. Fight, fight, fight. As Deku activates his Susanoo for one last time, even though he's coughed up blood, activating his Susanoo one last time, as a bit bigger than much than before. It would be tall. He would call it the full Susanoo, as someone is calling my phone. Anyways, while Deku was in his Susanoo, he would pick up a phone call, as it would be from Uraka. Uraka would say, yo, Deku, it's so static over here, I can hardly hear you. Deku, I don't even know if you're talking, but there's so many villains, we need help. As the phone will cut off, Deku would then say, alright, I'm gonna save everybody here, and make sure we all come out of this alive. Now, your days have just been numbered to a millisecond. Muscular! As Deku would raise his drill in his full Susanoo state, as he then plunge it down into Muscular, killing him and causing a huge explosion. As Kota would go flying, Deku would easily catch Kota from the Susanoo, placing him in the Susanoo basically, as Deku would use the full Susanoo, fly over to where everybody else is and save them. From there, multiple news media's broadcast systems, news and media would pull up to the situation as they would see this full green Susanoo and link it up to Deku. It seems like the student from I'm reporting from Shigechi news station it seems to be that the student prodigy, Izuku Midoriya, has just unleashed a newfound power. The known prodigy within the UA building / school has just unleashed a newfound power. Will he use it for good or bad? It seems like he's just taken down a villain after taking some severe slight damage, and now he's going over to help with anything else that is coming. We'll soon keep you covered with the situation. Reporting out. As Deku would come over to where everybody else is, as they seem to be fighting. Huh? They seem to be fighting their own classmate that I forgot the name of? Oh my goodness. I hate it when I forget a name. Damn. Anyways, because I'm not trying to make as much noise as possible while recording it, just because, let's just continue. And so they'll be fighting Dark Shadow, as Dark Shadow has been overcome with the night, and he can't actually control it, as Dark Shadow is ravaging amongst the place, trying to, doesn't want to hurt his classmates, but he basically can't, And so Deku would rush in, as he would easily be able to stop Dark Shadow from rushing whatever along the place, as he would then go over to and defeat the Vanguard Action Squad. And so, a mysterious portal, one Deku saw at the USJ, would open up. Deku would tease as, more people coming? Alright, I can easily take you down, Susanoo or not. And I'm making noise, I don't know why. But then, a sound would be heard. A rapid bell sound, as people will start dropping to the floor. A mysterious hooded figure with a deformed type head would appear, as his head would have been glowing. His eyes would start glowing red as he starts shooting lasers around the place and jingling this type of ring or whatever. Now, let me explain this person. This person, he's no mysterious. He has no name, but works for All For One. He has a laser type quirk and a deformity that happened to him because of this laser type quirk, basically. Alright, so the ringing comes from the horn, and he has laser beam powers, alright? And so the UA students would fall to the floor as Deku is still holding up. As this ringing sounds irritating, this person seems to be transforming now, as they're screaming, "Help! Help me! Please! I don't want to turn into..." As this person then transform into a Nomu. This Nomu have been stronger than before. It then grow 2 extra arms with 2 horns, as this ringing sound will be increased by 2. This ringing sound would stretch over so far, people back where the campsite is can hear it, as it seems to be some type of quirk disabler, or to mess with someone's their hearing, and so messing with their senses. And so Deku would go over to fight this person, but they disappear. What? How? You'll never as this person is trying to speak, but the Nomu is overtaking them. Though the Nomu is trying to become an intelligent Nomu, but physically cannot. And so this Nomu would start attacking Deku, as Deku would have to back up. This Nomu would then have a gut-wrenching scream. It seems like everything in the surroundings would start to crumble. This Nomu would then launch itself over at Deku, and then another portal will open. Another Nomu, another one. The UA class students will try to help Deku, but they'll just be getting in the way as they get slammed into trees and anything else like that. Sooner or later, other heroes would appear, as Azai was here. He would come to disable the quirks. They would work for a bit, but it seems like these Nomus are somehow resistant. Maybe because it's the same quirk ability? No way. As the Nomu, he would have then basically took bakugou as it will then go through another portal, and they'll take Dark Shadow with him. And so they'll enter through a portal, as Bakugou and I forgot his name with Dark Shadow would be screaming to let go, but Deku won't be able to do anything because he's surrounded by these buffed up, amped up Nomus. He was able to defeat them by killing them, of course, but then by the time that would happen, they're gone. And so Izuku Midoriya will be saddened. He lost two of his classmates, and he doesn't even know where they are now. He can't sense them with his Sharingan, as they're possibly just too far away for him to even see them. And that's the problem. And whatever these things were, I have to report them. And so, medical teams would have arrived, pro heroes would arrive, investigation bureaus would have arrived, questioning Deku as he knows the most from this. And so he would explain the attack with, well, the Vanguard Action Squad, Muscular, and these Nomus. Explain them in detail, as the first one he encountered, it seemed to be a regular human but with a horn deformity. He had the ability to make some type of ringing sound, as he also had the ability to shoot lasers, but then his body transformed into a Nomu with multiple arms. It tried talking, but it wasn't able to. Then more Nomus came out with different abilities. More and more and more water, fire, wood type abilities. It was weird, but I was able to subdue them all. Not saying kill, because if you said that, people might think of them the wrong way. And so they'll take that into account. And so, yeah, that's for Deku. Students will be placed under constant surveillance for just for a week, of course. Well, a month actually, because, okay, actually a week. Reason being is, we need to move the plot up, you know? Because, well, two students just got captured by villains. And Deku is trying his hardest to figure out where they are. Sooner or later, they'll get some intel on where Deku and, well, Bakugou and Dark Shadows where they are. Plus, he'll be camping out and stalking the place from afar. Deku is his Sharingan, as he's a key element in this investigation, as he can see life signatures of other people that he's known or seen before. And so, that's what he would do. He would recognize both of their signatures, as Deku not waiting for anybody else to come. He would rush into the building, breaking through the building, and saying, "Alright, I'm here to save you two," as it seems like both Bakugou and, well, you know, Dark Shine, because I don't remember his name, are both just locked up. They're basically locked up still, as it seems like they've been trying to get force fed. It seems like there's been stuff implanted into the system, and all of them about to touch both of them. Nah, he on that EP timing, bruh. But anyways, oh, you. Finally. You know, Muscular was a loose cannon, but it's just like you've come to me. Perfect. That quirk of yours. If I have it, I'll be literally the ruler of this world. Now, this is where the real battle starts. I'm taking you down, taking your quirk, and I become the ruler of the new world. And so, Deku would rush at All For One, saying, "I'm gonna kill you. Take everybody in this room here with you, or me if I die." And then, well, a huge explosion could be heard, as this is Eternal Mangekyou Sharingan versus All For One. And we'll find this out next part of the What If. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and yeah, see ya on the next part. Peace. My throat hurts.